Welcome back to Selendra. Just finished up working in all the grass fields. That took me about an hour and 15 minutes to get done. But all the silage bales are put into the bale storage shed. All the grass fields have been rolled, so they're ready for next season, whenever the grass is ready, and I'll probably maybe be making hay the first time around. So the next thing we're doing is, well, we're going to go ahead and make some more firewood. I want some money before we move on to the month of November, just to possibly cover any financial situations we have over the night. I mean, I think we'll be fine, but then again, I also want to make some money by doing some firewood. And I got some time this afternoon to do so. Before we also move on to the month of November, I got to go ahead and take care of the animals. Some need some feed. Was that going to be in or not? That is... Yeah, that looks like it's in. We're good. I think we're good. So, any ghosting that goes on, in other words, any log that goes to that little triangle, that's when we stop cutting. Especially on the top part of the tree that we're doing. Well, when I say the top part, I mean the top part that we have cut anyways. Let's go ahead and zip this forward, and hopefully it stopped at the triangle. It does. Alright, go ahead and cut that. And slice and dice. And sometimes, though, we do get the one that just wants to teleport on down through. Haven't had that happen in a while. We can go ahead and get those later on. Trying to push it through, but it looks like I fell down through. I don't know why it does that, but it does. So if everything goes well, we should get like close to 10. Oh, there we go, ghosting. Alright, let me go ahead and cut it there. And it all disappeared. Is that going to disappear as well? No, it didn't. Alright, so we'll just keep on going. Yeah, see, once we get to that ghosting part, then it only cuts down to one piece of firewood. So probably not worth it, but I'm going to keep on going. I think it'd be just easier for me to do this right now than try to get the log out. So now that I got a better understanding of the firewood splitter, it's working a lot better, although it does still have, I don't want to say issues, but yeah, I don't know if it's the trees or the wood splitter itself. Now this trunk here should be no problem whatsoever when it comes time to cutting it. Go ahead and grab it. And also I got to keep my eye on the price of the eggs. The price of the eggs are going up. Best time to sell them is November, but you know, we're late October, so at any moment it could be the time to go ahead and sell those eggs. On up here. And hopefully it just rolls out right on in. Watch you don't bang your head on the manure fork. That could hurt. So this should be no problem cutting these. I do have to keep my eye on the trailer as well, because these can fill up rather quickly when you're doing the base of the tree. So I did cut down 3 trees, because that should give us a full trailer. And of course the rest went to the sawmill. And actually, once you get the log in this firewood splitter, it goes rather quick. As long as you press the keys in the right order, then you're all set. You can see, just because doing 1 tree so far, yeah, sometimes this will happen. There we go. Because it's a bigger chunk than what should be there. Alright, then what I do is, after I get done with 1 tree, I will move the trailer forward just a little bit. Like right about there. We'll leave the Fiat running. And let's go grab another trunk, shall we? I probably won't show me doing all of these, because we've been kind of doing it the last few episodes. I don't know if I got a hold of that log or not. No, it's kind of slipping out. Yep, knew that was going to happen. Didn't quite have a hold of it. Just barely got it in there, but it's in. And finally, the last of the logs we're going to be doing today. It's gone relatively well. Just got to know when to call it on the log, especially when it starts ghosting through. It's just better off once it does that just to get the log out completely. If you got super strength, just go ahead and take it on out of there. Because if you cut it, it disappears. But bring it to the sawmill. Still looks like somebody said, does the sawmill count it as liters? And I'm starting to think that it doesn't. So I brought over like a log a little bit longer than what we got right there to the sawmill that ghosted through. And when I brought it to the sawmill, I only got 50 liters worth of wood out of it, which didn't seem like nothing at all. Alright, let me go ahead and... Oh, trailer is... I wasn't paying attention. Trailer is full. Let me turn off the firewood splitter so I don't get any hours put onto it. I tried grabbing this log down here, but every time I grab the log, the whole wood splitter moves. So right now, it's kind of tied to it, I suppose. So in other words, it's going to stay there until we decide to return the firewood splitter, which we do pay $500 a day for. And if I go over the hour, I think it's like, I don't remember how much more it was. Maybe, yeah, I don't remember what the price was per hour. But so far, we haven't gotten up that far. All right, we're going to drop that off. I'm just going to hook up the pallet forks to the telehandler because we got to take care of the animals here very shortly. But since the Fiat is over here still running, let's go over here and sell the firewood. Now, as for the price of firewood, someone did ask, does the price of firewood change? And I don't think it does, because it doesn't even show up on the stock market price checker. So I'm guessing it's going to be like electricity, where it has just a one standard price and that's it. Although I do think in the mod, if I remember what the mod said, I think you get 1.5 times for firewood over wood. So it's based on the wood price and then 50% more, basically. go ahead and take it easy so don't do that right there. The roads here, even going at slow speeds, can get you. Good thing about the firewood is you really don't need super strength to pick those up because they don't really weigh that much. So last time I think we got like 11 grand, so I'm just hoping for at least 10. And I'm going to hit that bump now. I'm going to be happy with that. And then we got to take care of the animals, which won't take us too long. We'll top off the chickens with sorghum. And then the horses, if I got any oats left over, which I don't remember if I do or don't. And then hay and straw to the sheep and the horses as well. I'm kind of hoping by the time we sell the eggs that we'll get our loan down to $750,000. Alright, that should be good. Let me turn on the helper menu. Oh, I'm right on it. Sell wood. Perfect. $12,027 for that firewood. Alright. That'll definitely get us by overnight. Don't hit the light post. All set. Let's go ahead around the corner. Alright, let's go pick up... let's go see if we got oats at the silo. And we'll take care of the horses first, I think. You can see the grass fields have been rolled with that dark green color. Those silage bales will be ready in January about midday. So the price of silage will probably start to drop at that point, but it'll still be a very good price. Alright, I know we got sorghum. We do have some oats. Let's go ahead and top this off here. Now I just got to figure out how much to put in each pen. So if we go to here, and of course for the horses, let's see, 60%. I don't remember what their total is. Is it 15,000? So if I put in like 5,000 liters of oats in this pen here, with only 2 horses, that will last them quite a long time. What pen was that? I forgot. We got 2 pens. Which one am I looking at? I was looking at the one with only 2 horses into it. Okay. Oh, that's right. And I got to back in the other way because the trailer, when it goes to tip, will hit the roof of the stable. So we'll back up just far enough as we have to. There we go. So I'll leave about 7,500 liters in here. Yeah, that's about halfway, which is good. I can put a bale of hay into that. And the other horses are just going to get the rest of this. And we still have oats left. Originally the oats were for the training facility, which, as we all know at this point, didn't really work out for us. So we just turned the training facility into another horse stable, since we already paid for it. And same thing for this. We'll just go ahead and back up. Right. Don't stop rolling down the hill. So each stable will probably get 1 bale of hay. Yeah, 1 bale of hay, 1 bale of hay, and the sheep need a bale of hay. This crop is still in the first growth stage, I believe, so should be no crop destruction on that. So before I put the grain trailer away, we're going to load up with sorghum and come over here and just top off the chickens. That way, when I go through November, December, maybe even further, I won't have to worry about the animals and feeding them, except for the sheep. The sheep will need to be fed every day. Maybe not just every day, but maybe once in the morning and once in the evening. Even though they do graze from their pasture, that pasture is not big enough to take care of 190 sheep. And that should be enough for the chickens. If not, then it's good enough for at least a month or two. Now, I did check, though. We roughly have about $40,000 of eggs is what we'll be getting. Alright, chickens, here you go. Well, they almost took all of it. Alright, we'll go put this back into the silo, then we'll grab the telehandler. Then we'll dispense 3 bales of hay. Should have enough hay to get through until next season. I hope I didn't cut myself short by making silage this month. I don't think we did. Horses aren't really going through that much. And this stable here with only 2 horses into it, yeah, they're not going to go through their feed hardly at all. All right, let's go ahead and put the grain trailer away. And actually, I'm going to put the grain trailer away. Let's go put it away in the other horse stable. Get it out of the elements of the weather. I think I can get that one in there. I don't think the back of the trailer will bottom out when I back in. The animal trailer will. The animal trailer, I tried to back in and it just kept hitting the ground when I backed up. Ooh, that cedar takes up more space in there than I thought it did. I knew the cedar was here, I just didn't realize. Alright, let me go ahead and just get things a little situated here. I think we can get them both in here. Just got to back up the cedar a little bit better. Looks like when I brought it over, it's like, yeah, I got the whole room here, so just back it in anywhere. Alright, I think that gives me enough room for the trailer. Just that if it snows and I want to use a trailer, I don't want to come out here in like January to get the trailer and have to empty out the snow out of it, which is not a big deal. You just have to hit Control I and you can dump the snow out. Just be careful where you dump the snow out, I guess, because it will make a nice little pile for you. There we go. So, I mean, yeah, by getting that horse stable, we got ourselves a little bit of a shed area. So the only thing actually out in the elements is the plow and the animal trailer. Let's see, we're doing fine on fuel for the Fiat. And really, to sell the eggs and the silage bales, I don't use a Fiat for that anyways. We use a telehandler. And in case you missed it, the sorghum fields on the other side, they're all set. They're all set to be planted next time in the spring. Let's just jump up here so I can go over the fence. Alright, we're going to spawn 3 hay bales. Trigger should be... There we go. So we got plenty of hay bales here. We got straw. Oh, I got to put some straw in. We got silage. Wait, did it convert all those bales over to silage already? Interesting. So the bales I put in today, it just converted them all over to silage. Sorry, I gotta do a quick little check here. That says silage. Round bale silage, round bale silage. Oh, some do say grass on them, so I got to be careful when I spawn them out. All right, that's gonna be a little tricky. Anyways, we're here for the hay bales. We need 3 of them. All right, and make sure when I pick them up with the telehandler, I don't back up, because if I were to back up with the bales, then they would get put right back into bale storage. So we want 2 of these. And drive them over carefully. I will say at first when I got this electric telehandler, because I've been wanting to use it for quite a while, it was kind of new and interesting and fun. But definitely when I use a telehandler in my next series, whatever it may be, probably go with the JCB. Just for the speed of it all. Alright, so the sheep are more important. So we'll put this down here. I'm guessing they're only going to take the... Okay, I did not expect them to take a whole bale. And they didn't take that much of the second one, so we're good. Try to watch out for our crops. Although we can drive over them right now because they're not tall enough. Chickens, you calm down. You've already been fed. It's the horse's turn. And they may not be able to take the whole bale, actually. But we'll leave it here for them. Okay, so they didn't take the whole bale. Yeah, the feed trough. Okay, it's 20,000. All right. Let's go grab the other straw bale. Hay bale. Go feed that to the horses. And actually, is it that one that needs straw? Yeah, they're kind of fine on straw. They're fine on straw. Actually, I will take a bale out of straw. If I want to make a trip over, I can carry 2 bales at once. And then, yeah, we're all set for the month of October. We can go ahead and go to bed. I'm not going to bother checking the store page. Because really, there's nothing I need to buy. Well, the only thing I might buy outright would be the firewood splitter, if there's one for sale. Because I have leased it 2 other times, so there's a chance it could pop up for sale on the store page. Come on, Trigger. There you are. Round bale grass. Alright, so yeah, round bale grass. So the ones that are fermenting. Silage. Hay. Yeah, okay. Ooh, no, that was wrong. I did not want like 25 of them. We only wanted 1. Luckily, like I said, you just gotta drag them on over. Get them all back in there. Haven't done that yet. Misclicked into how many I wanted. But there's a first time for everything. Let's spread the prongs on the pallet fork. Careful not to back up too far because they'll get put right back into the bale shed. So sitting just shy of $16,000. I could put some in towards the loan to save us an extra like 20 bucks on the loan interest, but we'll keep it for now. And we'll pay it off tomorrow with the eggs. I'm hoping to at least pay off $50,000 of it. And then, of course, we're just going to zip right on to late December, early January for the silage bales. You're not going to take that entire straw bale? I keep forgetting I do have straw over here. How many liters are left? Actually, quite a bit. I keep forgetting I got the 3 bales behind the John Deere to use on up. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that right there for now. And even though I'm going to be using it here very soon, let's go ahead and park the telehandler away. All right, let's just have a quick look at the store page. Okay, so nothing that we're looking for sure. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Production buildings should be all set. Hide inactive. All right, we got plenty of water, seed, solid fertilizer. It may not look like a lot, but I don't think we've added any. No, we have added some a few months ago, I think. I got plenty of wood, and of course that's doing its thing. All right, so yeah, just shy of $16,000 in the bank account, and we wake up with what, like 14,800. Although I think this time of the year it's good for strawberries. So, well, it's close. 15,000, not too bad. Let's go see the egg price. Eggs, 42,197, 14.22. So that's better than the price it was last year at Lee Jardin's Farmer. I think that's the one that's up the street. Yeah, so that's where they got to go. That's fine. So the animals here should all be fine. Yeah, they're looking good. They're fine. Of course, the chickens are fine. And the sheep, yep, we'll have to give them some feed today. But let's go ahead and grab the telehandler. 8 o'clock in the morning in the winter. Of course, the sun is now just barely coming on up. So let's go grab our first set of pallets. I think I can grab 6 at a time, and as long as I take it slow, we'll get up there just fine. So with the 42,000 plus our 15, I will be over 50,000, so we can get the loan down to $750,000. But now we just got the slow journey over to get the eggs and the slow journey up the street. And we'll be a little bit richer and then a little bit poorer once again. Turn the lights on so we can kind of see what I'm doing here. And like I said, I think I can grab 6 with this telehandler and it's okay. Now I'm just going to take it nice and slow up to the store when I back up and turn. And of course, stay off the road as well to avoid all the bumps. Alright, first trip with the eggs. Can feel the telehandler getting lighter already. Oh, why didn't you sell the ones over there? So, about $10,000 per load, looks like. Maybe more than that. Okay, maybe closer to 13 or 14,000. Alright, we'll try this again next time I come up here, and hopefully I can get them all in the sell point to see what we get on one trip. But anyways, we're up to 26,000. We'll say 27,000. We were at, what, 15,000? So, yeah, $12,000 for a trip. A few more trips to go, though. Alright, let's see if I can sell them all in one go this time. So far, so good, I think. There we go. Yeah, just shy of 12 grand. Definitely got one more full trip to bring over, and then we'll have like a half a load to bring over. I'll slowly tremble my way back to the chicken coop and grab those and bring them on back. And this right here should get us over 50,000 with one more trip still to go. And I can't wait to do it, so I'm going to do it right... Okay, I thought it was going to be over 50,000. We're not. Oh, wait, we should be. Why didn't it sell the bottom pallet? Man. Alright, let's get that up here. Thought I was going to be over 50,000 with that. It's funny you sold the eggs on top on that side, but not on that. Oh, whatever. Let's go in here and get the loan down to $750,000. Perfect. Did I save myself any money the day before? Yeah, so I did pay off a little bit of loan last time as well. You can see we were paying $28.50, then $27.33, then why is it $2,666? I always get the 666. It'd be interesting to see when we sleep into December how much more I save. But even more so next year when it comes time to sell the fabric. But that's a ways away yet. Well, I say a ways away. It could be like 2 more episodes from now. But yeah, let me go grab the rest of the eggs, and then we'll have to bring the telehandler back over, because I got to bring the wool over to the spinnery, and I got to make sure all the production buildings are set to go. And then yeah, we can call it an episode. So being just a little bit more than a half a load, this should get us like 6 grand. So maybe we'll get up to like $6,500 in the bank account. And that should have no problem getting us through another night, because we're not losing that much overnight. You want to sell the rest of those eggs, please? I can't really put them too low to the ground either. It's always been that way with eggs. Of course, back in FS19, I thought it was great when we had the little tiny boxes of eggs that we used to have to bring to the store. But because before that, in FS17 and before that, you had to actually walk into the chicken coop and pick up the individual eggs. And you used to like have a carry-in basket. You didn't see the basket, but the eggs went into a basket in like your inventory. And then you just went to wherever they took eggs and sold your eggs that were in your inventory. But then that all changed when FS19 came along and had the little tiny boxes. And of course, modders got involved, and then they made the pallets where you can put boxes in and fill up a pallet. And now we just have crates of eggs. Let's see, now we can speed up time, because the price of eggs, I don't care if they drop now. Put it at times 10, because the only thing else I'm doing today is taking care of the animals. Ooh, speaking of animals, though, what we got? We do have some sheep that are worth 1,000. Actually, a couple of them. But I think what we're going to be doing here is, after I take care of the wool over here, we'll sell the sheep at the beginning of the next episode, and then maybe pay off a little bit more of the loan as well. And then move on to December/January, sell the silage. And then before you know it, spring will be here, and we get to planting more crops into the ground. Now these crops are still in the growth stage, right? The first growth stage. Yeah, we're all set. You can drive into them still. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just back right on into it. spin around here. Yeah, this is easier than the way I was trying to do it before. You can do it the way they were stacked. Just they have to spread the prongs quite a bit of ways apart and then get it lined up just right. This is a little bit easier. And you know what? I'm going to cheese this one on here, because that way I don't have to make another trip over. Although that's not going to. Okay, I thought that was just going to roll right on over. Let me... Okay, that might be a little bit too much weight for the telly, and you can see it bouncing around. So as long as I take it slow, yeah, the rear wheels are not really on the ground there. Let's bring in... Oh, okay. The boom was out a little bit. That made it a lot more stable, believe it or not. Careful of the dips. Go through our friendly neighbor's farmer's field of grass. And there we go. That is in. Turn the lights off there. And let's see here. I think I'm going to park this right here for now. So how much fabric do we got in storage here? All right, about 2,000 liters. See, cotton and wool. We're slowly gaining on, depleting on the cotton, but that should last us quite a while. And looks like we're keeping up with the wool, no problem as well. Let's see, how are we doing financially here? So right now we got about $419,000 worth of material in stock if we sell it at the best time. And we got $750,000 left to pay off on the loan by the end of next year. So it's going to be very close if we can do it or not. Of course, we're going to keep gaining on the fabric. That comes in May, so we got like another 5 months to make more fabric. Planks we've got until July, so we got a ways to go on that as well. Plenty to build up on, so we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, the loan is down to $750,000, which means we have paid off half of our loan from the 1.5 million, and we're looking good. And of course, we'll have some silage to sell next episode. We got some sheep to sell next episode. And then, before you know it, spring will be here and probably be planting... wait, can I plant soybeans in March? No, I cannot. So sorghum and soybeans can't be planted until April. So I don't have anything to plant in March. So we'll probably zip right on to April, honestly. See how it goes. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Selendra. But until then, have a good one.